What's up and welcome to the show. It's comedian Joshua Black. Now, last night there was a satellite on this roof. Today Banksy painted on one of his stencils a crying wolf. So that means there's now $1 million that's just sitting on this roof. And of course it has already been stolen by the streets. So this is what you call feeding the streets, man. So shout out to Banksy and shout out to these boys right here for their brand new $1 million. They are now millionaires. I hope these boys be careful out here. You have to wonder how far they have to go with this huge ladder and this huge satellite. But that's why you gotta love Banksy, man. I've never seen Banksy do a mural in Calabasas or Beverly Hills or in a very rich part of town. He knows how valuable his stuff is, you know, because it sells for millions of dollars. But he chooses to put it in areas where people aren't so rich. So he's just dropping off really $1 million in the hood on some Robin Hood shit, and you gotta respect it, man. So shout out to these boys for just being on top of their game. Now this is the fourth mural this week by Banksy. He has been going crazy in London all week. Now you have to wonder, at least I have to wonder, does this have anything to do with the Olympics? Which we're gonna try to translate this. What does he mean by this? You know what I mean? Before we get too far, we're gonna translate all. He's done 4 different animal-themed murals. He did a goat, he did 2 elephants, he did monkey swinging, and now the wolf that has been stolen today. Now, the other 3 have not been stolen, mainly because they're on huge walls, like it's huge architecture. You just can't take that. Even though I know some rednecks, bro, they can take a screwdriver and get down deep in there and take whatever out of that motherfucker in about 5 minutes. I know some people that can get to that thing, bro, but for right now, if you in London and that's in your hood, one of these murals, enjoy it. Take a picture by it while it's still there. Because people are right now, I can guarantee you, trying to figure out ways to take that thing off the wall and sell it or put it on the wall themselves. So we got a lot to talk about, man. Also, there's some people who don't know Banksy. There's some people who are looking at this and they're saying, what the hell? Who is this Banksy guy? I don't get it. Who is Banksy? Now, I have to tell you, fam, we don't know. His identity is yet to be revealed. He does these Banksy. I'm gonna tell you kind of how he got his name up. He started off in graffiti. You got to respect that. And I know I was in the middle of a sentence, but I'm past it now. Hopefully I get to it. But anyway, Banksy is getting his name off of things like this. Now I think Banksy is one of the funniest artists of all time. What he's known for, how he came up, was taking his own paintings, his own art, framing it, and then taking it to these huge world-renowned museums all around the world. And then I guess it was glue on the back of them, but he glued it next to these other great artists in this exhibit. And they wouldn't be found or noticed for like weeks or days or sometimes hours. I think the MoMA, he did it in a couple hours. They're like, what the hell is this? Who is this in this ski mask over here? They peeped him out. But anyway, that is hilarious, fam. I think he's one of the funniest artists of all time. So that's one of the craziest, funniest things he did. He also came up in the game by doing this right here. Once his name was up and his pieces were going for, you know, lots of money, he sold it at an auction. You know, you go to one of these auctions and they say 25, 35, 45, 50, 50, 50, sold to the fat guy with the thong on, and oh, the girl with the bra with no vagina. You know, it's these auctions, and they sell these art pieces for a lot of money. You know, so this one was this at Sotheby's? I don't know where this one was at, but this was at an auction. And after the man said sold, as you can see people going crazy, I'm running back. After the guy says sold to the girl with one breast, after he sold it, Banksy, boom, hit a button, or somebody in his crew who was in there, incognito, hit a button, boom, and then the painting shreds, as you can see right here. Hilarious. So now you got all these rich people who are in there trying to buy this art, trying to figure out what's going on. They're all pointing like, what the hell? Did this nigga just shred the painting after we try to pay millions? And that's when you know people are rushing over there because they ain't got no gloves on. They touching the art with no gloves, fam. Incredible. And he's never been seen, he's never been revealed in the age of technology and in the age of everybody being seen doing everything. Every crime committed, there's a camera that's seen it, there's someone that's seen it. This man has never been seen putting up these murals. Last night, I have to wonder, I think I've said this before, is everyone over there on the other side of the pond focused on the Olympics and Snoop Dogg and Martha Stewart and all the little shooters and all that, and they're not paying attention because Banksy is over there putting up work. Millions and millions of dollars worth of work. So this is his 4th installment, this wolf. You gotta love it. Now, what does it mean? I don't know. That's what we're gonna try to break down. Hopefully y'all can help me. If you see one of these paintings and you think you know what it means, drop it in the comments. Make sure you like and subscribe. I don't know what the animal theme is. Is he, you know what, I was first starting to think, maybe it's not that deep. This is the first one right here, the goat. I'm thinking, maybe the bro maybe Banksy just smoked a little bit, got some animal crackers from Walmart one day. We all been there. And I'm not talking about the grainy ones that's just tan vanilla. I'm talking about the ones with the icing on it with the sprinkles. Come on, bro. They come in the pink box. You know what I'm talking about, fam. Those right there, after you... damn. After you eat 3, 4, 5 of them animal crackers, bro, with that icing and them sprinkles, and you get a paintbrush in your hand, you might just say, I gotta paint a goat, bro. I gotta paint an elephant or a giraffe. I gotta paint this shit because it just feels so good to eat this nostalgic feeling. A lot of y'all people want to eat Ritz crackers, you know, vanilla wafers, weird type of shit, brother. But I'm talking about, have you ever had one of them animal crackers when you wasn't expecting it? When somebody just come home and say, hey, I got these for you, and they throw you a box of them animal crackers. You like, damn, what the ice in it? Where did you find this? And they, just eat up. Sometimes that can be such a warming feeling that you just want to express that artistically. So maybe that's what this means. I don't know. So we finna go to Instagram. Hold on. I'm gonna screen record so I can throw this on my vertical later on Instagram and TikTok. Make sure you follow me on TikTok. I'm 500,000 followers on TikTok at Sir Joshua Black, Instagram at Sir Joshua Black, at Josh Black Live, which is this new channel. Holla at your boy. We are in the game. But I'm just trying to figure out what this means. Now, a lot of people on Instagram had different interpretations, and I want to break that down, and y'all can see if they real, if they not, or if it's bullshit. First guy puts Banksy is officially the GOAT. That's his interpretation of it. Now, maybe I've never known Banksy to be kind of he doesn't do self-portraits or nothing. He's not like a Frida Kahlo. He's not talking about himself a lot from what I can see. It's about what's going on in the world, what's going on with society. You know what I mean? He talks about war, peace, love. But I've never really, I can't see him painting a picture of the GOAT and just saying, I'm the greatest of all time. I just can't see it, but you got your right to that opinion. This guy says, the camera is looking at the falling rocks rather than what's causing them to fall. Goats are adapted to climbing on narrow ledges, so it isn't in danger, but the camera's view doesn't give the full picture. So I'd guess it's referencing the need to understand that news needs context before forming an opinion. Sir, that sounds beautiful and you got a lot of likes. But hell no, bro. The fuck are you talking about? This ain't got nothing to do with the news, bro. That the news needs context before forming an opinion. No, brother. First of all, the news comes to us opinionated already. We don't get regular news anymore. We never hear somebody saying, hey, old lady crossed the street. No, it's the old lady is a Trump supporter and she said the N-word 5 times before she crossed the street, then she stepped on an Indian. Or they'll say, this old lady's a liberal trying to take your guns and she walked across the street because that's where all the black people are. And she was like, you know what I mean? We never get straight news anyway, brother. So it's hard to not have an opinion on the news when it's already come to your opinion. I think you just wanted to say that, brother, and sound smart. And you fooled 5,283 people, brother. Good for you, but you're wrong on that. All eyes on Palestine because the goat is the national animal. I mean, maybe. Okay. Somebody else said, this is to support Palestine. Okay, I mean, it sounds like a reach. However, he has been known, Banksy that is, to discuss topics of war, topics of colonization, topics of liberation. So I see where they're saying that, but I don't know if anybody gives a fuck about a national animal, brother. Like, no one knows that. Like, I'm in America, ours is the bald eagle, I guess, but nobody gives a shit. Like, you don't. Like, no one in the world knows that's the Palestine's national animal except Palestinians probably, brother. So, like, I don't know if we see a goat and we think, Palestine. I don't buy that. But a lot of people are saying that the mountain gazelle is a national animal of Palestine. Okay, maybe you're right about that. So what's he saying today? I mean, maybe, because the goat does look like he's in trouble. And the camera, I don't know what the camera's signifying, but that doesn't seem like a news camera to me. That seems like a surveillance camera. If you wanted to pick a news camera, he would pick another camera, one of them motherfuckers you got to put on your shoulder, or like a paparazzi camera. I don't know if you use a surveillance camera. Unless I don't know about the Palestine thing. Maybe though. Is the goat facing towards us or away from us? I don't know if that's relevant. Nowhere to seek safety, no privacy. Eyes of the world on you. You climbed into what you thought was a safe place, only to find you have no way out. At least that's what it says to me. Now, at Sam Jonkers, you own some shit right there. I like that. You know what? I like that. Nowhere to seek safety, no privacy. Eyes of the world are on you. You climbed into what you thought was a safe place, only to find out you have no way out. That's real shit. That speaks to me. I don't know if that speaks to this, brother, but I've been there. As a comedian that came up and got, you know, a lot of followers and a lot of sold out shows here in Nashville, Tennessee for doing local content, I just kept going local and kept going local and kept going local, and I felt like I was the GOAT of my city to a degree. Then I realized when I go to Chicago, when I go to Florida, when I go to Denver, and I have a show and I go well, and it goes well, and then people look at my Instagram and they follow me, and all it has is local stuff on it. They're like, what is this? Who's the mayor of Nashville? Why are you talking about all local content? I don't know what you're talking about. Then I realized, damn, this ain't where I want to be. And you know what I mean? So, and now I had to say, okay, I got to stop talking about local content. I got to be more broad with my content. That has worked for a period of time to make me a lot of money, to get me a name, to get me bubbling. But now it's time to go past that local content, man. So I do feel that. And I like that. I don't know if that's what he's saying. But anyway, let's go to the second one. The second one was a elephant. Let's see if we can figure this out. And this one, brother, I don't know. I know this woman right here is lit. Her and her dog, Scruff McGruff, or whatever his name is, Benjamin, Susie, maybe it's a girl. They lit now. Could you imagine just walking your dog and you just talking to your man on the phone, to your girl on the phone, and then you look up people texting you, and you say, hey, you know you on Banksy page? You're like, what? Banksy? Who's what? Yes, you lit. You own this picture. Did you see that man take a picture of you? She gonna be like, what? No, I didn't even see nobody. Because he's slick as hell, brother. But anyway, she's lit. She can frame this, and that's art itself. She can frame this right here, and that's one of the best pieces of art she'll ever own in her life, right there. Legendary moment. You got a picture with Banksy. Congratulations to yourself, sweetheart. But what is he saying? I have no idea. This is now his second installation with the animal theme. First it was the goat, now it's the elephants. Let's go straight to the comments. I heard somebody say that it was the elephant in the room. Like they were trying to shit on this woman and saying, hey, look how people walk past the elephant in the room. And I'm like, that's just unfair. You can't shit on her for just walking past this and not knowing that a Banksy was above her head. His whole thing is being sneaky. You're not gonna know. No one would know if Banksy didn't want you to know that there was a bank. If he was there, you're not gonna know he was there, brother. So you can't act like she's part of the art. I think she just happened to be walking through the picture. Now, I do notice that there's a tusk. I think that's what that is, a tusk on one of them. And then it ain't a tusk on the other one, which makes me think there's a male and a female. Maybe they were together, but while they're in different homes, maybe they broke up. You know what I mean? And they look like they're flirting. They're both smiling. Maybe they miss each other. Sit down, G. No. Maybe they miss each other, homie. You know what I mean? Maybe it's been a divorce, huh? And they trying to get back together. And he realized I need that old shit back. We all been. I need that old thing back. And she like, I need my man back. Fuck all that stuff. I say I need my man back. You know what I mean? All right, here we go. This is a better one. This is from artnews.com. All right, here, you'll see this. Now, how did he do this? A train, you don't see a train in this one, but there's a train that goes over here full speed. So I don't know if you can stand on top of this and paint it upside down, or do you get a ladder? I'm not sure how he pulled this off, and he did it without anybody seeing him. You know what I mean? So even if you're on a ladder, how are you on a ladder at any time of day and nobody see you, man? So anyway, that's the new Banksy. These are monkeys swinging like they're headed, they're swinging toward the tree. I'm gonna see what I'm gonna go to Instagram and I'm gonna see what the comments are saying. Maybe they know something I don't know about this one. I think he might just be vibing with some animals. He for real feeling, okay, here we go. Explanation. This has 1,000 likes. Could be capped though. Explanation. Banksy's artwork featuring monkeys Yeah. Banksy's artwork featuring monkeys jumping along a tube over a bridge can be seen as a critique of the chaotic and irrational behavior in society, especially during the Trump era and the fears of terrorism. The monkey symbolized the masses blindly following a fragile path, reflecting on how populism and fear. No, nigga, that's just what you think. That's just what you're consumed with every day. You know what I mean? Like, that has nothing to do with populism. I mean, what are you talking about? The monkeys, and why do you assume they're blindly doing anything? He says they're blindly following a fragile path. I don't know why always people assume monkeys are just dumb. Like, they just, hey, these are dumb monkeys are not dumb, fam. You know what I mean? They're not dumb. Like, yeah, like you see birds flying in the windows and shit and dying, or just, you know, flies that come into your car and they just don't know how to get out the car, even though you let all the windows down and he's still just in the car trying to get out the windshield. That's dumb. You know what I mean? But I done seen videos of monkeys picking up a pistol and shooting people. You know what I mean? I done seen, you know, monkeys play tricks at the zoo. Like, bro, monkeys, they not, why do you think they're blindly doing it? They seem like they having fun to me, fam. They seem like they just vibing, not worried about the world. They're not following anything. I think you hate Trump like a lot of us, and you just wanted to get that off your chest, brother, but that ain't got nothing to do with what he's saying right here. So I'm gonna go to the, let me go to the comments of Banksy's Instagram. Somebody said, is there a status update of the first 3? I hope they're still all intact and protected. I believe they are. There's definitely a sense that including the people in all these pics is giving off a sense of ignorance to the wild around them. That's unfair. They got a lot of likes too, but that's not, the people being in it is a testament to his sneakiness. It is not it's not highlighting their ignorance. I don't even think he moves like that. I don't think he attacks random people. That don't seem like he moves like that, because that would be an attack. If you're thinking, if they're part of the art and they're supposed to symbolize dumbness, that's kind of an attack on him, and I don't think he moves like that, brother. I think that's showing you how slick he is. And also, don't get too arrogant and think he will not sneak past your ass. Part of his whole art is playing with our perception of what value is. Because you'll walk past something and say, that's nothing. That's just a little wolf on that ain't shit. But then, once the news tells you, hey, that's $1 million and that's special, everybody's like, what, that's a Banksy? Now you want to take pictures of it, but you just walk past it. That's his whole thing. Playing with our perception of value. So I don't think, that's a skill set. That's a tactic. I don't think he's shitting on these people, but that, you know, I get what you're saying, bro, but hell no. But anyway, that's the new Banksy. I hope he keeps going, man. If he does, if he keeps painting and they keep getting stolen, or even if they don't get stolen, I just think that's kind of wild. We're going to be reporting on it. I guess you call this reporting. Hell, we just talking shit in here. I'm your boy, Josh Black. Thank y'all, man. Like, subscribe, comment. I'm your boy. I'm out.